6 categories of broadband equipments that are exempt from Buy American requirement. The things that are not included in the waiver are fiber optic cables, coaxial cables, cell towers, and other facilities. This is not an exhaustive list, but basically the essence of Buy American is to protect the manufacturing sector in the U.S. using iron, steel, and other goods. So I think when it comes to broadband, it was quite a coup for the telecom industry to have this waiver generally exempting most of the broadband-related equipment from having to meet that requirement. And just as a background, this waiver came out of a lot of lobbying effort on the U.S. and multinational telecommunication industries in Washington. And because even the U.S. companies, a lot of ICT companies do not manufacture their equipment in the U.S. anymore. A lot of it comes from China and other low-cost manufacturing centers around the world. So they really had to make sure that they could participate in the stimulus money by asking for this kind of waiver. So I guess in that process, it is good that Canadians can also take advantage of the fact that for these equipments, we don't have to be American manufactured goods to be able to participate. And even for the other facilities, there is a process for case-by-case waiver. So don't think that the door is shut even if you're a cell tower company. There will be a lot of challenges. I'm not going to make light of it, but at least there's a process to apply for a waiver. And also the RUS program, they're part of the NAFTA government procurement. They have the NAFTA government procurement obligation. So RUS program should not restrict Canadian or any other. I think it's actually not every other country but Canadian and one other country that are exempt from the Buy American requirement based on NAFTA. And I think that's the end of my presentation. These are some of the websites that I would recommend you visit. The first couple, first 3 websites are the U.S. government websites, and the 4th one, sell2usgov.ca. This is a website that the embassy in Washington created and maintains. It has a lot of information about how to go about winning U.S. government contracts. So I highly recommend that. And tradecommissioner.gc.ca is a website where our Canadian Trade Commissioner Services put up a lot of information, like market reports, and a lot of my presentation content today was actually posted on this website back in July. So this is a good resource for you. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to address them. Thank you.